This is Maggie of It Voice TV, Lifestyle Crush. I'm with my colleague. Let her introduce herself.
Hello, good people. This is Yvonne, shortened as Wavy. This is Edward Voice TV, and we are here to share with you all the best. Today we are going to talk about the beauty routines. Maggie, how can you address the beauty routines?
Yeah, now about beauty routines. I think that this goes to both men and women. Yeah. How you have to look as a person, like now, like as a girl, you're moving out of your room, you're moving out, going somewhere. How you should be looking like should be attractive. Yeah, we're going to talk all about that. Yeah, sort of makeup, your hair. You have to look after your hair like daily, generally, like
Wow.
every time. Yeah.
Not only ladies, even men, be a man, have something that can make you smell good, dress well, tuck in, be a gentleman that can really be presented to people, You meet someone and be like, oh Jesus, who is this? Where did he grow from? So make sure you style up. As you know, this is a lifestyle crush. Know how to style up yourself, know how to dress, know how you should be looking like, smelling like, not passing by someone and then someone be like,
yeah.
what's
And
this?
and for men it is worse.
You
A
understand?
guy who is smelling is
I
really not
understand.
good. Like
Wow.
yeah.
So this is to show you how you should be looking like. This is to cope up with change. This is a new generation. This is a new year.
Yeah.
People look for how best you can be presented. Be a lady of integrity. Be a man who can be presentable. Let you approach someone when you're very okay. You understand? Not only that, beauty also takes on how you're going to dress. Are you tall? Are you short? Are you brown? Are you black? Look for something that applies to your color. Don't put on white when you don't put on brown when you're actually brown, regardless the legs and the I understand it depends, but still look for a corresponding color and look joyful and joyful.
Yeah. So now on the hair part of it,
Yep.
some of us plait hair that is really not good. You have a forehead like mine.
I understand.
You go and plait something that's so sometimes people just look funny, maybe color, you're dark skinned now like me, then your hair is blue.
Hey.
Plating blue.
Regardless of my
Maroon.
forehead, next week I'm painting pink.
No, that is really. By the way, some hairstyles are not elegant for ladies. Some hairstyles are not really elegant. Like you go somewhere, maybe for an interview, you're having pink hair, blue.
Yes.
It is really not good. And sometimes we ask ourselves, like now we talked about some bit of makeup, like which kind of makeup. You can just do simple makeup. You can just apply some lip gloss on your mouth, then you move.
Wow,
you
this is a new year.
Yeah. Rather than have you ever seen someone putting on like different kinds, like layers and layers of lipstick, some sort of things like. So I saw someone
looks like a flag.
A flag, exactly. One day I was moving, I saw someone, it was raining, but her skin was it was developing something I was not understanding. Then I asked my colleague, what's that? She told me that's makeup, like something was like, pour it.
Yeah, look for the ways how you can look good. Look for the ways how you can look nice so that you can be presentable to people. Move on. This is a new year. Have a new style. My ladies, look for the ways how you can dress. There is this generation of high heels. Someone walks in high heels and you'll be like,
yeah. By the way, things that you
look
can't
for
manage.
The ways you can move.
Yeah, things that you can't manage. Please leave. These things of putting on high heels and then you walk like a cow.
To be the case. Maggie, I hope can we have a short break and then we'll be back?
Yeah, I'll be back to talk about the culture part of this. Yes, right.
Wow, this is the Elevate Voice TV, and we will be back in a short time.
Bye.
This is Elevate Voice TV, amplifying voices, inspiring the world. Good viewers and listeners, this is Elevate Voice TV, and this is Yvonne N. Maggie official, and we are back. We had told you that we will come back with the culture part of it. This is the lifestyle crush, and we are back with the culture, dipping deep in the culture part. Maggie, what do you know about culture?
Yeah, now as I link culture to lifestyle crush, we've been talking about our outer part, like how we should be looking, your hair, your makeup, Now the culture. Like as we are doing all this, we should also embrace our culture, please. Please and please. There's some things we do that do not align with our culture.
Yes, like, and we're talking about the African culture.
African culture, like as an African lady, as an African gentleman, the way you have to look after yourself and all that. We've been talking about some perfumes, like how you have to smell good. But now for that one person who can't afford buying some nice perfume, deodorant. Now, in Buganda they have what they call a bombo. You can just use that and you don't smelling for people. You can also use neem. And it smell good.
Not particularly concerning buying fumes
and all that. Me, I've ever used one. I've ever used some time back. I was using those things and were really working for me.
I'm getting one from your place because I'm tired of fumes.
You come and get some.
Yeah,
they are really good.
So that we maintain our African culture. The African culture tackles the dressing styles.
Now we talk about decent. Like some people are really not decent. Like we've been in this festive season of Christmas.
I understand.
Some people from Kampala, they came to our villages. Oh my God!
Kampala people.
Kampala people sometimes are not serious. They came to our villages. Seriously, some people are putting on tight pants, and our grandmas were so worried. Married men were like, what is this? And then for us, we are just used at putting on our long things and all that. So at least you leave that in Kampala. As you're coming in our villages, please.
So while coming to your villages, we should maintain our culture.
Exactly. At least embrace culture in villages. Because in Kampala, you're already spoiled now. You don't have anything to do.
So you mean we people in Kampala we are spoiled?
You are, seriously. The way we're seeing people in that festive season, seriously, people need to style up. The Jadens were there disturbing us. Some people like in our churches, like our preachers were really looking at someone is sitting in front with a slit, like from here up to
from Kampala.
No. Yes. You do that in Kampala, It's not good, sometimes we need to be having discipline, like some places,
like churches.
At least
mosques.
For most
let's maintain our culture,
There they can even chase you there and then.
But do men follow culture, like marrying someone depending on culture?
Yeah, for those ones, they left that maybe some time back. 1990s.
So this is a good generation where we follow our culture. We should follow our culture. Don't forget that our grandmas, our grandpas followed the culture and they did it well. Let's go in their footsteps and we also do the same. My good people. Africa, the home of everything.
And that in Africa we have a lot. Like we are really blessed. Yeah. Like we are really blessed. But sometimes I just wonder the way people take things for granted. Like really, it's not good. Like we should. Okay, let's use what we have. If you can't afford,
like you've talked about the alternative of fumes and deodorants.
Yeah, can use neem or anything.
Or anything else. So our good people, dipping deep into culture part. Culture also cause we've already talked about the dressing code, we've talked about how someone should be smelling, we've talked about all that. What about the food taboos and whatnot?
Yeah, food taboos. Yeah.
Yes, God. That is also culture.
People just eat everything that comes there, or people just eat. And some people
they forgot the content about culture, I'm giving an example of Muslims. Muslims never used to take pork. But nowadays,
But
this
generation is so spoiled. Like some of these people, when they leave Kampala, when they leave their villages, come this side of Kampala, they just be taken to bars, booze and all that. Yet it's a taboo. Maybe in their culture, maybe in their religion, such kind. But now, as I told you earlier, culture also involves behavior part of it. Like how will you behave as an African lady, as an African man? These days people don't greet. You can just find someone sweet. People don't greet.
Passes by.
Yeah.
I understand, I'm still giving an example of Baganda. Baganda used to kneel.
Yeah.
But today, I'm gonna kneeling for you.
Yeah, and by the way, now for that matter, sometimes you find yourself kneeling to a person and then a person says, no, don't kneel.
I understand. I know.
And surely, now I encourage our elders, our parents, if you see this kid kneeling, don't tell them, don't kneel. Leave them to kneel.
I have my good relatives the moment you kneel.
That's the culture.
No, you don't need to kneel.
Because maybe your knees will turn black and all that.
Mine are black. I'm used to kneeling.
Yeah, for us we are used to kneeling. I was already black, so we have nothing to do with that. Yeah, but you should always embrace culture. The way we behave with others, the way we interact with other people, Yeah.
Let's move with our culture. You people, because you've mentioned those people in Kampala, but still, we are there and we are embracing our culture. I call upon everyone to embrace the culture, move with your culture. Let someone see us, oh, this person, right, is an African lady. You move abroad and you live your culture in Africa. Please, my good people, let's move with our culture. Let's embrace it. Let's make it our best.
Yeah, talk about these people who like ceremonies, different kinds of ceremonies. By the time I was growing up, I used to see our parents, our grandmas and grandpas, as they're going for this, like, maybe, let me talk about the introduction ceremony. Basically, they used to put on the traditional wear.
Wow.
If not Mushanana, then Agomasi, anything. But these days, you find someone putting on a dress, like a short dress on someone's introduction, really. And people, by the way, those cameramen are always funny. Now they can zoom that person. Please zoom in your shortcut thing, and then you spoil someone's ceremony, surely. That's why we tell you to embrace our culture. So sometimes you spoil other people's things.
But I think it's also, there is a thing that says charity begins at home.
Yeah.
When my parent doesn't make me learn how to dress, how to behave, how to greet, they would. Back in the days, they would beat us for not kneeling for people. But now, I greet my parents, and my parent be like, don't. Then how will I kneel for you that you're a relative, when actually I don't kneel for my parents?
Said don't. Yeah.
So, let's embrace our culture. When you see someone wrong, at least try to connect and bring back the
don't
African
spread rumors.
culture.
Like, that one, she's doing like, you call the person, tell her, yeah, you're not moving well, That's the good culture that we want to embrace. Seriously.
Wow, let's bring back our African culture. Let's be back to our mods. And before we conclude, I want us to congratulate the P7 students.
Yeah, people performed.
Wow,
hey.
Congratulations to our good
children performed. Actually, all the posts I'm seeing, people are having first grades. I think everyone passed with a first grade at this time round. Yeah, people.
And I understand. I saw this Katrina guy, the fresh kid, 11.
Oh.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you, fresh kid.
Wow, joining high school. See what we saw, good and bad.
And be good children as you're joining.
Wow.
And be cautious about the schools you're joining, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, as senior 4 and senior 6, you're waiting.
We are still waiting to congratulate you again.
Also, yeah.
And as we conclude, this is Elevate Voice TV, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channels,
Facebook,
WhatsApp,
X, and
then the shared numbers on the screen. And this is the Elevate Voice TV, amplifying voices,
inspiring the world.
This has been Yvonne N.
Maggie. Bye bye.